Today, I will be critiquing this alt that was submitted to me by someone called Yazan Alt. It's kind of a dumb name, but whatever.
So yeah, they messaged me just one day and they were like, and I'll read the message right here. They said,
Hello. Recently, I got my first digital drawing tablet. This is my first digital alt I've done, and I would like for your input and constructive criticism. I don't know why, but I feel like you would know exactly what I wanted to go for in this alt. Thank you so much. And a heart sign.
well, Yazan alt, I don't know why you messaged me this because I wasn't taking submissions to critique people's alt, but you know what? I'll do it for you.
So first of all, Yazan alt, I would like to tell you that if you want a career on alt, you should quit now because I can see your future and it's not going well. Okay, so first, I don't even know how to fix your alt. This is like doomful. Okay, so now we are going to lower the opacity of this entire artwork and we are going to redraw over this mess. So
Let me just say this. By no means am I some professional artist that you should be taking advice from, but this is from my perspective of what I would do to fix this artwork from the sucky artist. So take what you will.
So yeah, first of all, this head looks kind of flat. Also, what's wrong with this is that this is extremely boring. He's just in front view, right? There's nothing wrong with front view, but I feel like there's a lot more interesting ways to work with front view. Come on, draw a damn circle.
I still want to stay true to the original artwork, but we need to make it a bit more interesting.
And these shoulders have are just straight on. So let's do an angle to the shoulders.
Okay, just like already, the pose looks like a bit more dynamic. Like it's not even that dynamic, but it's just more better than a front view.
Honestly, I don't know why you chose me to critique this art. I'm struggling with the freaking shoulders. When you draw hair, something I still struggle with, but I recommend you try to think of it as in groups. So there's this group section here.
Make sure you always flip your canvas. Don't tell me you don't flip your canvas. You have to flip your canvas even if no one's gonna look at it the other way because it just helps catch mistakes. So.
Okay, so here is the completed sketch of it. And when I was looking through this person's layers, I actually found I found the sketches that they did. So if we're gonna compare it to the new one.
So let's talk about this character.
So the submitter of this art, she told me that his name is Joel. He is his personality.
She said he's an asshole and that he's a big fat joke. He is supposed to be a part of one of the stories she has. It's a murder mystery. He's the main protagonist, which is ironic because I thought he's supposed to be an asshole.
When you're doing line art, you would want to make sure you have thin and thick lines. Obviously, this also depends on your style.
Some styles you can just get away with thin lines and some of them have really bold thick lines.
This was the old line art.
Very questionable.
Here's the new. Now the part that I've been waiting for, something I've been wanting to really fix is the stupid colors.
The original artist, she sent me the character sheet of this character and she changed his hair to blue, which I think would actually work wonders with him. But I want to stay true to this piece, so I'm going to make his hair red.
So what I usually do when I do my illustrations is I pre-test the colors before I put them down. So I put a gray background to see the colors. Why did I have to give him... why did this artist have to give this character a Bonnie color palette? Okay, so the colors are way more blown out on camera. It's much more vibrant. In real life, it's much more muted. But to try to blend all these colors together, I'm going to actually use an overlay layer.
See, should I do blue or should I do a red? I kind of like the red, what the heck? This color looks nice too. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this purpley color. Okay, I'll put a picture of what it looks like on screen because the camera's not doing justice to the colors. But I think I made the colors a little bit better.
Why does he remind me of Ariel for some reason? What the heck? He's in the daytime, so I'm gonna keep the daytime setting. So I found the original leaf brush that this artist used. It's in Critter. I'm gonna try to use this same brush but make it look better than hers because she sucks. There's nothing wrong with the leaf brush. It's your execution of how you use the leaf brush.
Hey, look at that. Look at how I use the leaf brush. It's not the best, but it's better than this artist. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
I put like a general color down, and then I put the light actually. And then I added like the shadow for the leaves. Okay, so it's the next day from the previous clip.
I decided to add some of these like silhouette of like a cityscape. I mean, it's not really super accurate, but like just to give the idea. I finished the hair. Now we're going on to skin. Okay, skin done.
Something I do want to say as a critique, because I feel like I haven't really been giving critique. I've just been saying random stuff. In the old art, you can tell that the coloring is very messy, as you can see here. Just look at the eyes for a second. It's very like blurry. Here, it's a bit more less blurry. Like you can have a blurry eye look style, but it has to be purposeful and like looks good. This just looks like you just used the airbrush and you didn't know what you were doing, which you did. Damn, I'm bad at this. This is why I don't do tutorials, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Clothes done. I went for a more rendered look compared to the original. But for the original, I just want to say they did like cell shading, which is perfectly fine. Even I sometimes do cell shading.
So what I would do next time is I would do like longer, like more, how should I do it? Like more chunkier shading. Like that.
That's what I would do. Shade more of the chunks in the shading to capture the form instead of just trying to figure out every like single wrinkle. Okay, now let's talk about like finishing touches. So I set a layer to overlay and I find the color that I want the whole art piece to kind of have in it.
So I take the overlay, then lower the opacity. Okay, I mixed the two. I added the yellow overlay on top of the blue overlay.
So I'm taking an addition layer, just using an airbrush. Yeah.
Okay, use some darker blue. Okay, and then I'm going to take screen. Take the airbrush instead and just... If you take out all the layers I just did right now.
This is the original. And now lastly, I am going to blur some areas of him to help keep his face in focus. And the artwork is completed.
This is how I would critique.
I didn't really even critique, I just redid the drawing. But because there's no way I can like try to fix this just by painting over it. Okay, this artwork sucks, this artist sucks, and they don't have a career in the future. But yeah, so I redid it for them. You're welcome, Yezan Alt.